YouTube, what's up? I'm back with another video, and today I'm actually going to be talking about the time I've actually got, the bat to my face. So you guys are probably like, what kind of bat, Prime? What kind of bat? So this is another story for you guys, primates out there. So a bat to the face means a baseball bat to the face, alright? Alright, so to get the story started off, I was about, let's see, 10 years old, right? And so my friends call me over. They're like, "Hey man, you gotta play some baseball, right? You gotta play some baseball." I was like, "All right, I'll play some baseball." Yeah. So we were at my friend's yard, of course, playing or backyard. We're playing backyard baseball, right? And so while this is happening, right, there was a storm. Like, we're the stupidest kids in the world, right? So like there wasn't that big of a storm, like not like a gigantic storm, but it was a minor storm starting out to become a big one. You'll see in the middle of the story, because it got crazy. So bat to the face once again. So we're playing baseball, we're doing amazing, right? There's this one kid, right? He was a middle schooler at that time, and we're elementary school people, you know what I mean? Kids in elementary school. And this kid, my friend, and I'm not gonna say his name, let's call him Bob. Okay, let's call him Bob. So Bob, decides to play baseball with us, right? He's middle school, he's probably like an 8th grader, I think, and we're like, I don't know. Okay. So I believe it's like we're like 10th grade, or no, what am I saying? He's an 8th grader, right? And I'm a 4th or 5th grader, right? And so me and my friends are 4th and 5th graders. He's the only like odd one out, right? And so it's his turn, right? And as an 8th grader, you probably know an 8th grader has probably way more power and over dominance over a 5th grader, right? A 4th or a 5th grader. So it's like, oh my god. So okay, so I'm just sitting there behind him, right? I'm playing, what is it called? I'm waiting for my turn for the bat, because we're just having like a batting competition at this point, because we were really bored. Like, that's how bored it was. And it was drizzling. It was a little bit of raining, if you guys don't know what drizzling means. But yeah. So after my turn was over, it was his turn, so I would line up right behind him. And you know what? He was in the baseball team, so he takes this big swing, right? He takes this big swing, right? And so the pitcher, my friend, let's call him Mark. So these are not real names, because I'm not gonna, of course, give out real names here. So my stupid person as I am right now, I literally stood like 3 feet behind him, right? 3 feet. That's there's like no batting space there, like, you know what I mean? He didn't know I was right behind him. So he takes a swing, right? So this guy pitches him the ball, right? Mark, right? Did I say Mark? Yeah. That's not his real name, but I'm just saying Mark. Let's go by Mark. And so Mark pitches the ball, and what was the other guy's name? Dang it. Let's call him Bob, right? Bob, the guy that's in middle school. All right, so the guy in high school, he literally swings back, and it's a really far ball, like you're not supposed to swing at this. Like, I don't know why he swung at this in the first place, right? And so he takes this far ass swing, and he swings, right? While he swings, he's over swinging, right? So remember a 180-degree angle here. Remember a 180-degree. I'm standing right behind him, directly behind him. He swings 180-degree full-on force. His bat comes right back at me, or right back at him, and it freaking swings me right in the face. And now, oh my god, I felt like I was like, in CSGO or Call of Duty, it's a flashbang, like straight up. I was like, oh shit. And so, oh my god, I was I was scared, like I was gonna die or something. But like all that happened was I had a bloody nose, I had a bloody lip, all that, bloody stuff. I had a bloody jaw. So I was like, oh no. And this is where the storm became more worse. Like, what the heck? Like, how does this happen? It's so weird. The storm starts going crazy. Like, now it's like raining full on. So now I'm bleeding from my nose, my mouth, basically, my lips and everything, and my chin. And it was crazy, and I have a bloody nose and everything. And so I'm on the floor. They're like, oh god, what happened and stuff. And like, I feel like I was the douchebag there. Like, I never should have stood behind him like that. Like, that was a stupid idea. It was all my fault. I understand that, but that middle schooler, like, he thought that it was all his fault and stuff. So he he took it. Well, as responsible he was, what they did was they rushed me home. And so while this is happening, they're looking above, and like right behind us is this giant like cloud, right? Not an ordinary cloud. It looks like a freaking tornado. And so we realized that. Afterwards, we realized that this was a tornado. It was a tornado warning where we were living, right? So, about this. So we were like, oh no, what are we gonna do now? So now there's high winds coming in, right? And I'm bleeding from like bottom of my face, like the whole face. My whole face is bleeding because of this bat. And I just feel all weird and stuff, and I'm crying and stuff like that, and they're like, oh god. And so now they're deciding. They take 10 minutes to decide what house to go in. The house that's 10 feet away from him, which is my friend's house, or my house, walk back to my house, which is, I'm gonna say like, I don't know how far. It was like 6-7 houses away. My house was 6 or 7 houses away, approximately. But what they decided to do was run against the winds, and yeah, they wanted to go to my house. So I was like, all right, whatever. As a stupid 10-year-old I was, rush me to my house while I'm bleeding all over there with shirts and whatever, and I'm bleeding over my white shirt and stuff like that. And there's like, we don't freaking, the tornado was like, it was right in front of us. This was a real live tornado. We were experiencing it. It was like you know, it was crazy. Like, as a little kid, seeing a tornado and running against it, that's crazy. It was right behind us, and I finally got home, and like, my parents, like, you know, treated me with it. Like, they put like, whatever ice or whatever you need on that, cleaned it off and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, simple stuff like that. First aid and all that. You know what I mean? But after that, he had to run because the middle schooler, he helped me down to my house. The other kids, like, they went to their house because they were closer to their house, and so he had to run back. And you know, the tornado or whatever this thing was, I'm sure it was a tornado because it was on the news and everything. It was closer to our house than ever. So now he's running back, and we're like, oh no, I don't know about him. And so we did tell him to stay. Like, we're not that stupid to let him go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my parents were like, all right, you should stay. Like, there's no way you're gonna, like, you know, it's a bad idea. Like, you're gonna get carried by the winds. And so he did it. He's like, no, I'm going home. He's like, all right, so whatever. And then, like, I mean, he can't force a kid to stay. So, as a stupid ass 8th grader he is, he runs home. Like, he's freaking 8 or 9. His house is like 10 houses away. He's sprinting full on, right? So I mean, like, this wasn't a bad situation, but it was just a creepy and scary situation, just for you know, younger children, you know, as me, they'd probably be scared, right? So yeah, that's what happened. He safely made it back home, but like, after that, I had a scar on my lip and everything. I busted my lip, and it was crazy. But like, yeah, after a while, I recovered though. So good thing I don't have that scar anymore. Yeah, that was my crazy bat to the face story. If you guys enjoy this, you know, story that I shared with you guys, like I usually do with commentaries and stuff. If you guys want more commentaries like this over gameplay and stuff like that, I really do enjoy doing this, life stories and stuff, then go ahead and leave a like so I do understand that you guys want more. And if you do, you know, if you want to stay tuned for more, then go ahead and subscribe, become a Primemate if you want, you know, join the Prime Gaming community. But yeah, I'm going to leave you to that, guys, and stay tuned for the next video. Yeah, hopefully there's going to be a cool new story next, you know. Alright, see you guys then. Peace!
Run, Mickey. Run, Mickey, run,